Hey folks, Mike with Chasing Trail. Here's the big reveal. Picked up a 2007 DRZ400S. Only has 1,400 miles on it. The guy I purchased this from, the bike, little history, it was a barn find. Unfortunately, the gentleman who had it passed away and it sat for a long time. Another gentleman purchased it, cleaned it up, tried to go through it, clean out all the old gas and everything. Ended up with parts all over his garage, and it was a little bit more than he could tackle, so he called his friend, which is the guy I purchased it from. He was pretty handy, has done a lot of rebuilds and isn't afraid of wrenching. He got it all put back together, then took it down to the dealer, had them give it a once over, put new tires on it, change fluids, tuned the carb so the thing's running perfectly. And overall, it's in really good shape. It's not perfect. There's a couple things here and there. You can see on the fork tube where it took a pretty good hit there on a rock or something, and the radiator's a little dinged up. I don't know if you can see in there, but it definitely took a hit at some point, and it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. I feel like I got it for a fair price. A couple other little oddities. It doesn't have a traditional 17-digit VIN number. It has a California assigned ID number, which is only 8 digits. That made me pretty nervous at first, but it does not have a salvage title. It's a clean title, even though it has the unusual VIN. The title also shows 99999 for the mileage, but it says actual mileage. The guy I bought it from said that the widow of the guy who passed, who owned the bike, that the battery was dead and she probably wasn't able to turn it on to get the odometer reading, so DMV just put it in that way for her. That story might sound, and when I'm saying it, it sounds maybe a little suspicious, but I had talked to this guy for a solid hour. The bike was about 3 hours away. I had to drive to go get it. So I had talked to this guy for an hour, and also did a Zoom call with him. He went all around the bike, did a cold start and all that. Got along with him really well. Really nice guy. And I can tell you just from where he lived and his home and the other vehicles and things he had, this guy didn't need to pull one over on me or scam me for anything, especially at the price I got this bike for. So I believe him on everything he says about it. So there are some quirks, but if you want a good deal, sometimes those are the things that you go through. So I was able to get it insured, getting the title, all that stuff with DMV. I'll do that probably tomorrow. We'll see. But he gave me copies of all the paperwork, including the stuff he had to go through with DMV, the death certificate and all that stuff. His copies of everything. So it all looks good. Bike's in great shape. Only thing I checked, I went over everything. New oil, new brake fluid, brand new air filter. Yeah, the thing seems like it's in really good shape. I do need to change out I'm going to flush the radiator. He did give me 2 jugs of engine ice. He hadn't got around to doing that yet, so I'm going to flush the radiator and put that in. But otherwise, this thing's I feel like in really good shape for being a 2007 with only 1,400 miles on it. So I did a ride today with my dad. We actually went together. We took both dual sports out. We both swapped bikes. I'll have another video coming shortly with that, sort of just my initial impressions of the DRZ, and also kind of comparing them, riding them back to back with the CRF300L Rally, and kind of some thoughts about that. So anyway, just wanted to do a short video here. I had a chance, well, the garage is empty, to do it, and yeah, stay tuned for another video on the comparison and first ride coming shortly. Thanks.